and we just kind of like talked about music and we listened to some songs. Then we did a second version where we listened to some more songs and talked about them. This is part 3. I kind of took it to another level this time. Today I got some videos for you guys that we're going to talk about, and we're going to listen to some music like we did before. Okay. But the purpose is, well, for me, to try to keep in touch with the music that you guys listening to, and then for you guys to learn a little bit more about music than what you get today, because it's bigger than that. Now first, I always start all these off by the same question, and my question is, so who's the nice rapper? Who's your favorite rapper? Who's the best rapper that you guys feel? And the reason why I pick hip-hop culture is not, you don't even have to like the music, it's just the most influential music that's out right now. So that's why I choose to discuss that. So who's your favorite rapper then? Right now? Or
right now?
Period.
Right now, I like Kendrick Lamar. My favorite rapper. Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
Because he's smart. But for the most part, like, he makes me think, like, we listen to his music to understand.
That's the whole purpose of today. A lot of times y'all don't really listen to the lyrics of songs. But it's a lot of bad songs, but there is some good songs. And that song has a good message. But all the people hear is the liquor part of it.
I don't know.
So is Drake your favorite?
Yes, he's a lyrical genius.
Why do you say that?
His lyrics are just better than everybody else's. He's solid.
Around on that song is that Tupac was not actually in the song, like the video, because he was locked up in jail. And that was his actual mom that was in the video. For y'all that never seen that video before. Yes.
I think the message of the song went with the video because it showed how his mom went through struggles to take care of him and all that.
And one thing I like about the song, even though it's an overall positive song, he said some things that he didn't like about his mom too, like about when she was going through a drug addiction and things like that. But at the end of the day, it all came together as a message of love to his mom. But he didn't hold back of talking about the good and the bad. That's one thing I liked about it.
So we got 1.
Well, we played that twice because we needed a little bit of time to get everybody settled here on the set. So we've been joined by a lot of the students you were just watching, as well as Carl and Deshaun Chancey. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves and then explain to us a little more about your church, your youth group, and how this project got started. So Deshaun, I'll let you start.
Okay. My name is Chancey, and the youth group got started. It basically was inspired by my husband. He has a passion for youth, and he wanted to deal with the youth with real subjects because a lot of people sugarcoat stuff when they're dealing with the youth, but he wanted to talk to them about their real core issues. So that's how the youth group got started.
Carl, tell me a little bit about your church in general.
Well, my church is Soldiers for Christ church. It's in Newark, Delaware, and we're a church that we believe in outreach and doing different things in outreach. And my particular area of outreach is with the youth. I have things I do for an agency where I actually go visit high schools and do career development seminars and help them prepare to get jobs when they graduate from high school. This particular Real Talk, which I do, is something I do like once a month on Saturdays where we get the youth together and we just talk about important things, important subjects in their lives, whether it's music, sex, healthy living, gun violence, drugs and alcohol, just the different things that are important in their lives. But we don't preach to them. We have open dialect, and it helps us, me and my wife, understand them, and it helps them understand us. It kind of helps bridge the generation gap that there is with a lot of people saying we don't understand this generation. Well, you got to talk to them to understand the generation.
Before we get to the students, do you have any questions?
So how old do you have to be to like go and speak?
Well, the ages are 14 to 21. And really, it's like a round table discussion most of the time. So I don't just want to stand up there talking, or my wife just don't want to stand up there talking the whole time. We want the students and the kids to interact with us and hear their point of views and how they feel about things. It might not always be the same way we feel, but it's good to hear their point of view on things.
And I know that sounds like a large number, 14 to 21. but we have it at that range because with today's society and the way things are going, a lot of kids are growing up faster than what they should be. So we don't want to not incorporate them because we feel like they need it too.
And if you wait until they're 16 or something,
Yeah,
then they
it
could
might-
already have
it could be a
formed the
lost cause.
wrong
Yeah.
ideas. Now, when you guys invited me and I was looking at the footage later, one of the things I noticed, particularly Deshaun with you, is whenever one of the students, and I'll let you guys introduce yourselves, but whenever one of them said, like, I believe, I'm not sure which one it was, said that it was you. You said your favorite rapper was whoever you said. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. You prompted him. You said, tell me why. And I'm curious as to what you're hoping to get from that, making them dig deeper. Because you did it with a lot of them, and they really struggled. They could say who they liked, but they couldn't say why they liked them.
Well, I do that because I do that with my own children because I feel like sometimes kids say things, but then they hold back much more, and we're so used to them just saying stuff and just moving on with our lives. We never really actually get to hear what they say. So I try to get them to express themselves more, and not just for the round table, but just for life period. Like elaborate on how you feel or how you think or what you like, so people can better understand you. And I wanted to let them know that it's okay because everything now is short. Conversations are short, text messages short, everything's abbreviated, but it's okay to elaborate and bring forth whatever's inside of you.